hello, welcome to Virginia, bitch. Hello, hello, welcome to Virginia, bitch.
Action.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Jim Cat. Welcome to Virginia Podcast. Today we here with my man. What's your name again?
Noeezy SB, aka Bean Wrld.
All right, I didn't want to mess it up, so I'll let you go ahead and say it.
It's all good. It's all
you know
good.
what I'm saying? Before we even get into anything, can you break down what the meaning of your name is, or how you got the name? Period.
Well, you know, me being a rapper, being an artist, Noeezy, obviously you get the Wheezy from Lil Wayne.
Okay.
But you know, my name also, I put that on there, a little razzle dazzle, and I switched it up a little bit.
Make it sound real saucy and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no doubt. If y'all see us swatting and dodging throughout this interview, it's because we getting attacked by some bees. It normally doesn't happen. I don't know what's going on today, but we going to get through it. You know what I'm saying? So just bear with us. All right, so when did you first start doing music, bro?
Back when I was like 5 years old, I really I grew up in a church family.
Word.
So we always around choir practice and everything. But like middle school, high school, that's when I still started taking my craft seriously and like start writing more.
Okay, what was life for you like growing up? You go back to the beginning a little bit. What was life for you as a kid growing up?
It was good. I mean, we obviously had its rough parts.
Yeah.
Growing up, in poverty. But my mom and my family made sure we made it through and everything. So I'm blessed. I had loving parents, family members, to help me through school and whatnot.
Was you a decent student or?
Oh yeah, AB honor roll.
Oh, okay. No, I don't hear that much about interviews.
Yeah.
I know. I hear it a couple times, but a lot of us rappers, artists, we be so focused on the craft that we sometimes shy away from the scholastic part of things. So it's good to hear. You know what I'm saying? So you say you started around 5 in the church and things like that. When did you? Who inspired you to say, I want to start actually? Well, let me take it a little bit further back. When did you first start liking rap, and who was the artist that you started liking the most?
The most, it was Tupac. My stepdad used to play Tupac around the house all the time. So back when I'm, growing up, that's all I'm hearing.
Word.
And then as I got into my own, I listened to a lot of, can't really say he's a rapper, but Akon and Lil Wayne. So that was like really the first, I had I think Convict was my first CD.
Word.
That I got when I was, I think middle school or later on, elementary school.
Word.
But Wayne is definitely, one of the reasons why I started rapping in Tupac.
Shout out Wayne, shout out Pac, shout out Akon.
Jada.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, so when did you start actually putting pen to paper and just, because a lot of times we start writing raps and don't even realize that that's what we're doing or that something that we're actually trying to pursue. We just actually start writing. I know I started writing and wasn't even realizing I was actually doing poetry or making music. I was just kind of doing it without knowing. So when did you start writing and kind of taking it serious? Right.
So mainly with middle school, I had a couple of English classes that we focused on poetry. So like you were saying, writing poems. And I'm writing poems, and it's like, all right, I keep writing poems. All right, let me switch it up, and I play an instrumental, and that's when I really started focusing, I could do this.
Yeah.
Just change my poems into raps.
Yeah. Who's the first person you rap for?
Oh, my family.
Your family? That's dope.
Yeah, me and my 2 cousins. Shout out Trevor, shout out Rome. We used to rap all the time, and we put on a little concert of we had a mixtape full of songs. And then we just rap in front of our family, our older cousins, at cookouts and everything.
Word, that's dope. So you would you say that your family supports you in your music and things like that?
Oh yeah, I send my family, all my unreleased music. They tell me how they rock with it, or if they fuck with it, or if they don't like it, they say I change it up and everything like that.
See, that's dope because I also had that coming up, and I think that's what's missing from a lot of artists is that they don't have people that can tell them one way or another. Right. Everybody will tell you, oh, that's hard, I love it, oh yeah, but you don't also have that. A lot of people don't have that person that'll tell them, nah, I don't really rock with that, bro, or I think you should do it this way or something like that. It's a whole lot of yes men. So it's good. I like when people tell me that they have family that back their music because family gonna give it to you one way or another.
Right.
Because they want you, they love you, so they want you to make the best thing music that you can make.
Hate it or love it.
Yeah, that's exactly how my family was. So, yeah. So, all right. When did you first go into a studio, or when did you first start recording music?
It probably night time I went to Job Corps out of college.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like a 2-year stint, and one of my friends I met there actually had all the recording studios, so it wasn't a big time studio, but that was my first time. But other than that, my cousin India, I've been to her studio.
Shout out India, Washington.
So that was probably the first time I actually went to a studio.
What did you go to school for?
My first time when I went to college, I went to mathematical science with a minor in education.
Oh, so we here with a smart guy today.
But life happens. So like I wound up going to Job Corps and I took up pharmacy tech. So that was my backup plan. Because my full plan honestly was my size. I was going to play football. But life happens. So I had to come up with a backup plan.
When you say life happens, you want to elaborate on that?
My family went through a rough time. I had to come back and help the family out and work, so I had to drop out of school. And then just trying to get back into school, like
that's
everything,
hard.
Card payments, like that. Trying to get back and trying to do your own thing. But luckily, when I didn't know about Job Corps until after I went to college.
Yeah.
If I'd have known that this Job Corps was available, I would have went there first, got a trade, and was able to make money while I was in school.
Yeah.
That was like so crazy. Like, and they gave you all the tools. It's free.
Ain't it weird how all of these things are available, but nobody is ever willing to give you the knowledge?
No.
You know what I'm saying? It's almost like we gotta uncover something on our own, or trip over something and find it out too late sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's a whole lot of things that are available that if you don't go searching, or you don't have that person that can give you the knowledge, we just won't get it. But it seems like to me, you know what I'm saying, you were able to still, do whatever you gotta do, you're still hanging in there, so, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm blessed and highly favored. I can't, my shortcomings have taught me a lot. They're not losses, they're lessons.
Word.
And I've learned to become a better man and I try to promote that to my little cousins to let them know that, like, hey, you do this is going to happen.
Yeah.
Every action has a consequence. So, like, but if you set yourself up to have better consequences than bad consequences, you be good.
Word. And that's a gem right there. That's dope. Like, me and my homie was sitting here right before you came, and we was talking about how so many people use life situations as an excuse not to do anything, or they use it as a place so they can they'll just get set in their ways and be comfortable. And like, the reason why I ain't doing this is because this happened, or if such and such hadn't did this to me, I would be so much farther. Like,
right.
And all it is an excuse, because you know what I'm saying, if that's what you want to use, then you're not going to do anything, because we've all been through something. We've all had setbacks. We've all had big things happen in our lives that have held us back from doing what we want to do.
Like basically, once you hit that complacency in your life,
it
just it just kind of sucks the life out of you, and you just stop trying. Basically, it's fucking sad. Honestly.
Exactly.
You can either pick yourself up and keep moving, or you can just lay there and keep telling that story about how you could have did this. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up.
Ain't nobody gonna hold your hand. You gotta understand, like, you gotta get up.
Yeah, man.
Gotta get up.
So that's dope. So, you remember your first live performance?
I want to say it was I want to believe it was either at Tempest Lounge or it was at Ruby's in Harrisonburg, Virginia.
What was that like? Nervous?
Oh yeah, nervous. Like, especially like I'm performing in front of my peers, but also people
never met
before.
Yeah.
So like they at that point I didn't really have a lot of released music.
Yeah.
So only people that knew some of my songs. So just like getting their raw reaction to my music.
Yeah.
It was a different feeling, but I enjoyed it. I took a little step back from like the last, I guess, 8 months. So like, I just been really working on my craft and working on becoming a better artist, and a better all-around performer of everything, and just taking and watching everybody else around me, and just taking like little notes about like, all right, that's how you do it. I like that. I'm not gonna do that, but just come to a student.
Shout out to the S-Town train. I know y'all hear that in the background.
Right on fucking time.
So if you had to put a name on your style of how you rap, or what would you call your, you know what I'm saying, your style of rap?
I don't know. It's more. I used to just be straight bars, just straight giving to them bars. Now I'm more a melodic flows. You know, I like to harmonize when I come, but still come with bars. You know.
Are you more of a lyrical rapper, like metaphors, or are you more like a rapper who tells stories and, you know, personal, or mix it up of both?
Mix it of both, because I've, like, on my last project, I gave you a mixture of, you know, lyricism, or I switched it, I told you a story, and painted a perfect picture for you.
Yeah, I heard a joint that you did, I think it was with India. You need, I gotta get a link to some more of your music too. I would like to have been a lot more prepared going into this interview, but, you know, certain things have just been crazy. Right. But we were supposed to tap in a while ago, and I listened to some of your stuff. That's how I remember. I remember seeing some videos. I think you did a joint with India, and that joint was fire. Cause I was like, who is this dude? Why come I never seen or heard of it before? And I was really rocking with that one. So yeah, definitely looking forward to checking out some more of your music. What are you working on now?
Actually, me and India got probably like a 6-song EP about to come. I'm about to go to her house now. We're about to work on the finishing touches of a few songs.
Word. How did y'all meet?
We're cousins.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's dope.
And then Tayshawn the Prince, shout out Tay.
Yeah, shout out
for the Valley.
One time.
That's basically family too. We grew up, you know, same neighborhood. My grandma, and his mom are best friends. So like we knew him since we was young. So he basically family too.
Yeah, shoot, that is dope. Cause y'all are 3 dope artists, man. Mm-hmm. I definitely rock with Tayshawn. Definitely rock with Indy. They gave us some great interviews too. If y'all haven't checked that out, go to the Welcome to Virginia podcast on YouTube and check that out as well. You know what I'm saying? You also are artists that's being featured on our Welcome to Virginia Best of S-Town compilation album. Like I told everybody, you don't have to grow up in Stanton or whatever. We all from Virginia. We all from Stanton, Waynesboro, surrounding areas. So it's just a compilation of artists that are all from around here and trying to get it popping and things of that nature. Right. So that's what we're trying to do.
I appreciate that.
No doubt, man. I appreciate you. And when would you like to drop a project, or when can we look forward to a project coming?
If it doesn't drop by the end of this year, look for it very early in next year. Okay.
Is there anything out there that you'd like to tell the people?
I'm back. I'm like, I took a little 8-month hiatus. I'm really about to kick it into high gear. And I'll finish this project, and I'm going to work on my next project. Probably drop a couple singles. Look for a couple of videos off the project. It's going to be really lit.
What all is your social media name?
Instagram is only Noweezy. You can find me on YouTube, Noweezy SB, and Facebook Bean Wrld. That's World without the O. TikTok is on Beans and them. I be on TikTok heavy. You can catch me live on there. I might be playing some unreleased music.
Word. Yeah. All right, I got a little hip hop trivia for you. Well, it ain't even really trivia. It's just a question. Who's your favorite rapper?
Besides Wayne, I don't know. I like a lot of artists.
I'll make it a little bit easier for you. Give me your top 5 rappers right now. Past, present, don't matter. No particular order.
All right.
5 dead or alive.
No particular order.
Yeah.
Andre 3000.
Cool.
Wayne, Pac, Biggie, and Kendrick.
That's a dope list. I'm always interested to see the list of the artists or their favorite rappers, because then I can kind of, when I listen to your music, I try to see if I can hear that in your music as well too. So that's that's a damn sure. That's a dope list. I mess with that one. You know what I'm saying? Well, if nothing else, if y'all have anything else to talk about, y'all make sure that y'all check out my homie Noweezy SB. You know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout for new music with him. Stay tapped in. He's also featured on our compilation album as well. You know what I'm saying? It's a pleasure sitting down with this young man today and doing an interview. I appreciate you coming out, bro.
I appreciate y'all having me, man.
And until next time, it's been another fabulous episode of the Welcome to Virginia podcast. Peace.
Peace.